What's up, guys? Welcome back once again to Diddy Reviews. Today I'm checking out a probably an alternative to a Go XLR. I've probably heard of those for streaming and things like that. This is from Maono or Moano. I don't know how you pronounce that, I'm afraid. So this is basically an XLR interface streaming mixer for obviously streaming. It's called the Moanocaster C2 Neo. So basically what we're going to do is unbox this and then basically show you its functions, what it looks like, and then we'll do some testing with it and see how the quality of recording and stuff that comes out of it is. And obviously, like I say, I'll show you all the different functions that this thing has as well. So let's get into it, have a look, and see what it does. Right, so this is the Moanocaster, or Maono, I don't know how you pronounce it, as I've said, Moanocaster C2 Neo. As you can see a picture of it on the box there, where I'll basically talk about what it can do in a second. So let's go through the features of what it's got. So it's XLR microphone inputs with 60 decibel of gain range, 48 volt phantom power for condenser microphone, Bluetooth and auxiliary input to enrich your content, independent microphone and accompaniment volume control, sidechain and music only feature, direct monitoring and loopback switch, 2-level noise cancelling to reduce ambient noise, USB-C easy connection for computers, USB-C pass-through, charging for select mobile devices, compatible with Windows and Mac, built-in battery up to 7 hours off the grid operation, so if you lose power then this will carry on going. I'm not personally sure why you'd need that, because if you lose power your computer goes off, so yeah, anyway, it does that. So I assume it's for if you're doing mobile type stuff, or I don't know, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's all the features of it. So let's have a look at what we get in the package. All nicely presented. So you've got basically a few tips on how to basically charge things through it, gain volume, stuff like that. Basically a few things on basically what you can do with it. You've got a user manual to basically tell you how to use it, obviously. It's quite in-depth colour user manual as well, which is nice. You get a USB-C to A cable, you get a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable for obviously normal condenser microphones, silica gel, and then you get the actual caster itself. So this is the unit, as you can see. So you've got your microphone gain there, you've got an auxiliary input control, microphone volume, headphone volume on the side there. You've got obviously display here to show you what's going off. And then you've got USB and stream out, which is this control here. You got your 48 volts there, your Bluetooth, reverb presets, sidechain for music only. You can basically do a direct monitor, pitch presets, noise reducer, and then you've got a sound pad, which I believe you can save noises to these basically to play during your stream. So let's get it plugged in, have a look what it's like, see what it does, and we'll go from there. So as you can see now, we've got the Moanocaster set up. We're basically going to talk through some of the functions of what it can do. Apologies again for my voice, it's I'm not very well at the moment, but you should be able to hear it nicely. So let's go through everything on it. You can see in the top right here we've got the battery indicator. So we've got 3 bars at the moment, 75, around about 75% full. Bluetooth symbol's off at the moment, I've not got it connected to my phone, but yeah, that's all that up there. So first of all, as you can see, we've got a gain knob up here. My microphone's also got one on it as well. That's turned up quite high on this one, but we'll just we'll play around with this so you can hear it change. So that's turning the gain down. The gain should be going down now. You should be able to hear that less and less and getting quieter and quieter. And then we'll turn that back up again and get that up to where it's easily heard. And yeah, we're turned up now. I've got it turned up full. Just the way this microphone seems to work, it seems to like being up pretty much full. We've got the auxiliary control here. That's obviously for an auxiliary input. We're not going to use that today, but self-explanatory auxiliary input. We've also got the microphone volume, which is currently up full, but we'll turn that down, and you should be able to hear the volume of the microphone come down as I drop that down. And then we'll turn that back up again, and you can see the slider going up. You should really keep it within the green, but I've got it like right up. Let's turn that down a bit, but it should still record fine, and you should be able to hear my voice nice and clear. We've got the 48 volt phantom power. Whether you need that or not depends on what microphone you've got. If you've got a condenser microphone, you might need that. Other microphones, just be careful. You could damage your damage your microphone by using that if you don't need it. However, I won't be using it today. I shouldn't need it, so we got that there. Next one is Bluetooth. Currently not got it on, but I can connect that to my phone, and then we can play Bluetooth music through there, and basically play tracks and things like that through there. And yeah, as it says on the tin, really, Bluetooth. We've then got reverb presets, so we'll just test these out first, and you'll be able to hear the different ones. And there's a few, I can't remember the name of them. It does tell you in your headphones which one it's playing if you've got headphones connected. Unfortunately, I don't have any 3.5mm headphones to use with this at the moment, so I'll just go through them and let you listen to them, and you'll see on the screen the colour changed on the button here. So let's go for the first one. This is obviously default at the moment. Then we've got the first reverb setting. Then we've got the second reverb setting. And we've got the third reverb setting, and now we're off and we're back to normal. I think there's like this whole church and something else on that as well. So we've also got here, we've got sidechain. Basically what this does is when you're playing music through it, if you have that enabled, as soon as you start talking, it will dip the music, and then it'll dip the music, obviously, so you can be heard better, and then as soon as you stop talking, it will come back up again and carry on playing, which is obviously for streaming and things like that, people doing podcasts and that kind of thing, so that's absolutely awesome to hear. So now we're doing a test of the sidechain functionality, so you can hear basically as I talk, it should dip the music in the background, and as I stop, it should come back up. And there you can see it works really, really well actually. Sounds really, really good. So absolutely amazing for podcasting and for streaming and things like that, for people that use background music quite a lot and stuff like that, or sound effects and things, and they want to basically people to be able to hear them better when they come back up and start talking, and bring the sound back down without any need for post editing or anything like that. It does it all for you straight away. So that's that setting. We've got the direct monitor button, which is to do with monitoring through your headphones. Again, I'm not got any headphones connected at the moment, so I can't test that at the moment, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. We've also got this button here, this turn here, which is the USB streaming out. So this is basically recording volume coming out, and you can turn it up and down. You see you've got the different pattern on the side there, and you can see, you could probably hear it's gone up really, really loud. So we'll turn that back down again a little bit. Put that back down to green. Next, we've got the pitch presets. So we've got, I think there's things like baby, female, deep, male sort of settings on this. So we'll just go through these and you can hear what they sound like. So this is
the first pitch presetting. This is
the second pitch preset.
This is the third pitch preset. This is
the fourth pitch preset. And then we're back to
normal. And then next we've got a noise reducer on here, which basically reduces the background noise. So currently we've got it off. So if I talk a little bit whilst we've got it off, and then I'll turn it on now. And now we've got the noise reducer on. You should be able to hear a difference in the background, in terms of obviously the noise in the background. It should be less than it was before. So that's the noise reducer. And then we'll turn... Oh, there's two different settings on that. Let's see what the second setting does. And then we're off again, and we can see that the button's gone off. The last ones are your sound pad for recording sounds. I've not recorded any sounds on these. These are literally, you hold them down, you can record a sound on it, and then when you press it once more again, it will play that sound back. So if you've got pre-recorded sounds, sound effects and things you want to use, you can record them to that button there and play them back. And go from there, basically. And then lastly, you've got headphone volume. Again, I've not got any volume headphones connected to this, so you won't hear any of that. So yeah, that's that really. So that's it. That's the overview of the mono. Let's go back up top and have a little talk about it, and I'll let you know my thoughts on it. Right, so there's my review and overview of the Monocaster C2 Dio, and I have to say I'm really, really impressed with this. Hopefully you are too, and you've heard obviously what I've done in terms of the testing of it to see what it could actually do, and it's it's absolutely brilliant. It does a really good job of everything that it's meant to do. So like the sidechain works absolutely fantastic. It works really, really well. The noise reduction works brilliant. The pitch presets, although not really needed, they're funny and they work. Reverb works if you're into that kind of thing. Bluetooth works absolutely fantastically. It's got a built-in battery, so you don't need to have it plugged in all the time. And obviously it works with PC as well as your phone and everything like that. And it just works really, really well. And this is basically this is going to change a lot of people's setups and make things a lot easier for those people that do streaming and podcasting and things like that. And the biggest thing, which I haven't mentioned yet, is the price of it. Currently here in the UK, it's just around £60. I've just looked at $60 in the US, so it's technically cheaper in the US, and $60 isn't a lot. Compare it to things like a Go XLR, you're looking at literally half the price, if not less. Yes, I've never used a Go XLR, so I don't know how much better they are. They're probably more feature rich, but if you literally on a budget and you want to get into streaming, podcasting, that kind of thing, or you already do it, but you need to up your game and make it easier and make it so you don't need to do as much editing and things like that, then definitely go ahead and check one of these out as well. They do obviously do other models as well. They do models up from this, so they do more expensive models. I believe this is their sort of entry level one, and they do some for around $100. Again, I don't know the difference in those. I will put links in the description below for you to have a look, and then you can decide if you want to go up to the next sort of step up. But for people that are on a budget and are wanting to do something a bit different with their streaming and podcasting and things like that, even people that do YouTube, this could help quite a lot, and I'm going to hopefully try and incorporate this in my channel and do a few extra things with it. Especially we paired up with this microphone from Fine. I should have got Mono to send me one out, to be fair, and then have an extra microphone and use their microphone at the same time. But paired up with this microphone, personally, I think the clarity of it is absolutely fantastic. And for this sort of setup, like I say, Mono do their own microphones, and I think they do something similar sort of price as well. For this whole setup, for both this and this, you're looking at just over $100. So you've got a microphone, fantastic microphone as well, and a fantastic sort of mixer, XLR type interface as well, that works really, really well. Like I say, you've heard what I've done with the testing. You be the judge. I think it sounds amazing. I think it does a great job, and you decide basically whether it's for you or not. So that's it really, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you were looking for this kind of equipment, or you were looking at this particular system, then hopefully I've answered the questions you have in terms of getting it working and what it can do and things like that. Hopefully I've answered those, and hopefully you found this interesting. If you have, don't forget to give it a like, dislike if you didn't like it, and leave me any comments in the comment section below. I'll always try and get back to you as soon as I can. And that's it, guys. Thank you for